Good morning, everyone. This is Lola Rist with LolaRist.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm going to see what Facebook's going to do today to kind of mess me up. So give me a second to pull it up and see if I can find it online. I swear every week they try something different. What can we do? Hey, there it is. What can we do to mess her up this time? So give me a second. Hi, Tina. Nice to have you with me. So give me a now we get comments. So one time we get comments, one time we don't get comments. I don't know. It doesn't like me, Tina. Anyhow, I hope everybody's okay. Tina, do you have Oakland today? I need to get a drink. I'll be right back. Oh, hi, Doris. Nice to have you with me too. Doris, did that make sense of what I sent you, the video or the information? Hi, Oakland. Hey there, sweet little baby. Okay, I am going to share with you a card. As an educator, I guess it's just, I've always tried to learn things. I've always been looking for something to do. Think about it. I could have been an elementary music teacher for years and years, and instead I ended up being band teacher, and I ended up doing all sorts of different things with speech and stuff. Hi, Ann. Nice to have you with us too. So it was the same with the hobby. I wanted to learn how to paint. I had a lot of time on my hands. I wanted to do acrylic paints. So the next thing you know, I became an acrylic painter. And then I've got into stamping. And good morning, Jonna. And I really think that's the educator in person, that they really want to keep trying to learn things. And I think as long as we keep learning, our brains stay active. So one of the things that we do, even as demonstrators, we also take classes from people. We may not go and take classes in person, but we like to learn new techniques. We are constantly looking for new ways that we can add things to our business. I mean, I look at what I've learned in the last 2 years just with business skills and Facebook Live and my blog and all that. And it's like, holy cow. There's a lot stuffed in here. So I had taken a retreat with Julie Williamson Salva and Rhonda Wade. It was a Creating for Christ. And this was a gift card holder that she had. And I'm just like you guys too. I get behind in classes. So this was actually in the last month. But I have a class in there that was from October that I haven't got done yet. I'm going to get that done. So I'm just like you girls, taking classes. Doris this morning said, I've got a couple of card kits of yours that I haven't got done. Help me find where they're at. See, we all get behind. So this was a gift card holder that I did yesterday, reading through and going through Julie's tutorial, and she had sent me the kit with all the card stuff and everything. And so this is what I put together. Oh, thank you, Doris. I appreciate you guys being here with me. So I'm not talking to myself. You have no idea how hard it is to sit here and talk to somebody and not see you guys and to be able to interact other than on the computer. So thank you, girls, for being here with me, and thank you for the messages. So this is what it is. And when you open it up, it's a really cool little thing. It pops up a card inside. It pulls it up out of the pocket, okay? So I went with this, and I thought, I got to play with this some more. So you know me, I'm constantly playing. And I went in, and I am putting together a card that I want to use for a gift card, because my daughter-in-law, I got her a gift card. And does that not look blah? Who wants to get a gift card like this, you know? So I got to do something with this. So we got to pop it up and pump it up and make it look nicer. So I'm going to take Julie's card that she showed me how to do, and I'm going to adjust it, because you know me, I'm always fickling and playing with it. So we're going to start with, and I hope it works because I haven't put my own together yet. All I have is this one to look at. So I'm going to start with 11 by 4 1/4. And I can already tell you that if you have 12-inch paper, I would go 11 and a half by 4 1/4. And I will show you why and explain to you why later. But I already had this cut, and this is what I'm going with because I don't have 12 by 12 real red. Okay, and then I scored it at, I got to think about it. It was scored this way. I scored at 3 1/2 and then at 9 inches. 3 1/2 and 9 inches. And by the way, I will be posting the PDF on my my blog here later on this morning, so you can go on there and print one off. Okay? Then you will need a piece of white. And I adjusted the measurements on this because this is what I received. But the paper said 3 1/4. So I went on ahead and cut it 3 1/4 for you guys. So this is 3 3/4, 3 3/4, and this is cut at 3 1/4. But the paper said 3 3/4, the tutorial. So I'm going to go 3 3/4 by 7. And then I score it at 1/2 inch and at 5 inches. 1/2 and 5 inches, okay? And then I wanted to add some mats. Again, you know me, I have to play with everything. So I needed my mats, and I wanted a mat on the outside of Evening Evergreen. And my mat is 4 1/8 by 3 3/8. And then my DSP is 4 by 3 1/4. 4 by 3 1/4. Okay, so that's one panel. And then I have a bottom piece, which is 4 1/8 by 1 7/8. And then I have a piece of DSP, which is 4 by 3 3/4. Jonna, it looked like Robert had a wonderful birthday party yesterday. Happy 60th birthday. And then I decided I needed something else inside because I wanted to put a greeting inside that I can write on to Rachel. So I went on ahead and I've cut myself a card. And my card is going to be 4 by 3 1/2 is the red. Then this will be 3 7/8 by 3 3/8, and this one will be 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, so I got to keep these separated because I don't want to mess them up with the other. And then I went with the Fabulous Frames dies. I have not used these very often. I don't know how many of you have used them. Oh, I'm so glad he loved his scrapbook. I'm so thankful. You put so much work into that for him. So these are the Fabulous Frames. And I don't know, a couple of times I've not been overly excited about it. This one here, it cuts the middle out, but not the sides. I don't know. It's just kind of different. This one here, another one. Here's the oval that I just dropped. Here's decorative corners for your pictures. I'm not into that corner thing. But I do like the oval. I like the oval a lot. So I don't know, how many of you have these? They probably only use them 4 or 5 times. But this is the one I'm going with today. All right, so let's see if we can get this card going. And remember, I said, oh, look, it's even got a white frame there. Huh, throw that out. I said I was going, if I were you, I would make it out of 11.5-inch paper. And I will explain why, but I didn't have time to go back and rethink this whole process. So here we go. We're going to score on that 2-inch score line. We're going to fold it, and we're going to fold this one down, and that was the 9-inch. Now, very quickly, if I had had an extra 1/2 inch, I could have tucked that in here, and it would have stayed closed. If I'd have had a 1/2 inch more, or 1/4 inch even, I could have tucked it in here and closed it, and it would have stayed closed, but it doesn't stay closed. So I'm gonna play with it and do something a little different with it. But if you had wanted to do this again, if you had 12 by 12 paper, extend it just a hair, and it will come under there and it will completely stay closed. Otherwise, I'd had to come back and reconfigure the whole thing by taking a little off here. It was gonna really mess with it. So just think about that a little bit, or we'll see if you can do what I do. So I'm gonna go on ahead and take the mats, and I am going to take, this is Painted Christmas. I always liked this one. I was really tickled when they returned it this year, and I had, because I didn't get all of it used last year, and it'd be too much to ask that they return it again next year, because I still don't have it all used. I bought more, and then I bought more, and oh well. My tape thing is being persnickety today. So we have a card class this afternoon at church. And it's all the winter tree looking with the barns and the all sorts of stuff. I'm excited. I'm also excited because it's kind of my last class in person this year, just because I'm looking forward to a few days off. We're gonna go to play Nana and Papa tomorrow and go see the girls and Fiona's Christmas program. Now that should be a hoot and a half, shouldn't it? Fiona and her Christmas program. Her mommy could never make it through Christmas programs at church until she was Fiona's age. She burst into tears crying every time. Okay, and got nervous and came running back down the aisle of the church. Okay, so we're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this ribbon, and I gotta tell you, I had the sweetest thing happen. I was in Europe at the time this ribbon went on clearance. And I loved this ribbon, and I'm like, I'm not ordering anything online on my phone while I'm in Europe. Not doing that. So when I got back immediately, I looked, and of course, yeah, it was gone. And then in the mail, I don't know, 2-3 weeks later, I got this package. And I had received from Doris online here. Doris had ordered me like 5-6 bolts of this ribbon and said thank you for everything I do. I was just like, oh my gosh, that was one of the best things to get in the mail. I love this package. So thank you, Doris, for that. That was very, very sweet of you to do. And I love this ribbon. I don't know how many of you got any before it went out, but I think that is one of the most beautiful ribbons they had. And they had it in purple. I don't know if the purple was on there or not, but it's a pretty one too. Okay, so see, if you'd had that little bit longer, you could have tucked it in. All right, so now we've got that much done. Let's go to this. And I have to think this through. So I have to zigzag. This is on that half. And this will come up like so. So I zigzag it. See what I'm talking about? And we're gonna tape this one so that it tapes right here. And when you close this, it will tape to this. So I'm gonna put my adhesive on the top. I'm gonna center it. I'm gonna close it. And when I do, this will stay with the top. I hope that makes sense. Okay? All right. But this is where I get confused. I have to think it through because if I turn it the wrong way, I'll have my words upside down. So there it is. So we're going to take, what is the name of the stamp set? Anybody, can you help me out? It's the one that goes with the framed florets, but it has the Christmas greetings. Not many people have used it. It's got fa la 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 and all those, and it's in my room on my craft table. So it's the one that's got all of the Christmas words. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so we got that. So now let's put the adhesive, and I think I want to make sure it stays good and tight. So I'm going to actually put it on with tear and tape. And I'm going to put it right here. This would work for a great little baby shower gift. It would work for wedding gift, multiple things, just to dress up that little gift card, or money, just tucking money or a check or whatever. So we're going to push this in. I want to make sure that pulls up. I think I should have taped it farther up, but it's okay. I can pull this off and do this later. I can fix it. But I think I should have put my greeting up a little higher. So if you are new with me, guys, and never been here before, I craft on the fly. And you get me the way I am. Good morning, Arla. Oh, that works. That works. Look, is that not cute? I love it. I love it. Okay, now let's finish this up, and I wanted something more. You go to write on this, and I don't know, I didn't care for that. I didn't want to just write a message here, although I could. So I'm going to go on ahead and tuck something else in. So this is that little greeting piece that I put together, and we'll see if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll pitch it. I know, Jonna, isn't that cute? And yeah, you could write here, but you got a little bump there, and I'll mess that up just as darn as I can. So let's see if this works. All right. So I don't have a mat with me, so I'm going to use that. Okay. And this is like one of my favorite little pieces of sprigs, these two are. I absolutely love this sprig. They came from that Merriest Moments, and that is the prettiest little thing, and I have used that so many times, it's unreal. All right, so let's put that, oops, that's wrong color. We don't want red greenery. Evening Evergreen, and I'm just gonna put some sprigs here on it. I'm sure you guys have pieces of sprigs that you like more than others. There's certain little things you just kind of flock to. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. Okay. So for those of you that are coming to card class today, I have a big order coming in, and I am hoping it is the catalogs. And if it is, I'm going to have to beg Jim to bring them out to us. So I can tuck that in just like that. And it dresses up that a little bit. And then here I have my gift card. So with Rachel right now being pregnant, she needs a little pampering for Christmas. And so I have given her a nice gift card to her favorite hair salon. And I can tuck it in right there behind. She can pull this out. There's the gift card. Or you could just put a gift card in or a certificate or whatever. And then we close it up. Now, let's come back to this closing thing. So I'm trying to think, what can I do that I could tuck something in here and add to it to extend it? This is where I really wished I'd had 12 by 12 paper. So I'm going to take this little circle and see if this will work. We shall see. And I'm going to put it on with tear and tape because I want it to stay. All right. So let's start here. And let's see if I'm not probably going to be centered, but I'm going to try to keep it on that little line right there. And let's see if that will tuck. There, we got it. Okay. By extending it with that little circle, I was able to do that and tuck it under, and it will stay closed. And then all I have to do to open it is pull, and look at that. There it all comes. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay. All right. So let's finish it up. So we've got this little piece of this, what is it? Fabulous Frames. And it cuts two, so I had to do it twice. I had to do it once with Evening Evergreen, get rid of the little square in the middle and put it in my scrap pile, and then cut it again with white so that I could get the exact measurement of that right. Okay, let's put the greeting on it. And we're gonna go with the greeting that says, "'Tis the season to be jolly," which coordinates with fa la la. Oh, that messed up. Okay, let's try it again. I know, I can hear people say, why don't you put those stickers on there? I don't like those stickers. And if it doesn't work, I'll fix it. I can live with that for now. I don't like the stickers. They tear. For me, when I go to pull it off, that little white foam tears. And I cannot get that figured out, how to do that. I can't pull them off. So here we go. We're going to decorate it up a little bit. Okay, we finished this and we're done. So to get this to lay right, I'm going to put it in here in my frame. And I'm going to use my dimensionals. Did I bring some? Yep. There they are. And I'm going to just overlap my dimensional with my frame so it catches the frame and the white piece. Little more liberal using these, a little more freely when you have to attach it and keep two pieces together. Normally I would never put that much. I'm not that big of that many dimensionals. They were so excited when the stickers came out. Pam and I were in Orlando when those things came out. They were huge. It was a huge announcement that they made. And we tried it and we're like, no, doesn't work for us. Now, I know everybody else it does. Some people it does, some people it doesn't. I just have problems, and I think maybe it's my fingers, but I can't get it to lay there. All right, so we do this, and I was hoping I brought some gems, and we'll put some red rhinestones on it, and we are done. And I am so thankful that Julie Williamson Salva included this in her retreat. Love this little technique. I know it's not holly, but it still kind of clusters in three. Okay, maybe I'll put just one here. All right, so there's my card, guys. Here it is. And by pulling up the circle attached it, I have my greeting, I have the fa la la, and I have my gift card in there. Do you think that's better than what I had here? Because I personally think that was kind of blah, that they gave it to me like that. Much, much nicer. And Rachel will love this. If I can get this tucked in. My hand's in the way. There it is. There's my card for the day, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Go make a couple of those. Try it with baby. Try it with a wedding one. It would be beautiful. A man's gift card. That would have worked for Evan's birthday card in January, for his January, and put barbecue, some kind of a barbecue gift card or something in there. So, all right, take care. We will have fun with the grands tomorrow. Guys, go on my Facebook or on my website and you'll see the PDF and print it off so that you can use it. Okay? There they are. Thank you, Julie Williamson, for showing me how to make this. Julie Williamson Salva. All right. Take care. Bye-bye.